At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy, and today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Golden Gophers will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will have the first possession of the game. The Gophers and the Hawkeyes clash for one of the great trophies in all of sports. Rich in tradition, they are playing for Floyd of Rosedale, guys.
Anytime it's a trophy game, you know the intensity is going to be at a different level. These two teams, they circled this game all season long for the right to pick up a giant cake trophy after the game. What could be better than that?
And these trophy games matter. Why do they matter? Somebody comes in from the trophy every single year, and they're going to tell Iowa, and they're going to tell Minnesota the background, the story about this, and why this game means so much, and that's why there's a trophy.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Golden Gophers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Give to the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lachey. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to...
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Brown. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The running back has it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Catch in the middle, it's Lachey. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Syracuse is going to enjoy the trip back to Central New York after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there inside the Dome, and suddenly it's quite the resume. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. To throw, it's Brosmer, feeling some heat. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Spencer. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The aerial assault continues. Zings it complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Peters. And the Golden Gophers are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Here comes the offense on second down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Handoff from the gun. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's McNamara. Finds his tight end. And more yards after contact. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Handoff to the lone back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal, you try to pay this drive off, and this opportunity to put something on the board, David.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's right on target. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. After that completion, move the chains. Now first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A lot of hard-fought, memorable games in this rivalry. The Gophers took a close one last year.
And they've been gloating about it and celebrating that win last year all year long. Not just the fans, but every day in the facility, the players get to walk by the Floyd of Rosedale trophy, sitting in that trophy case all polished up. They want to keep it there another year.
Absolutely, you want to keep it there. You want to build on the tradition. Everybody, it matters so much to everybody in the organization, the fans. These trophy games, it means just a little bit more. That's what makes college football so special.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The give is to Williams. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw, it's McNamara. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everything.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 11 over Bowling Green.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Brosmer. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Back to pass, it's Brosmer. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Lachey. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who would have thought a bronze pig could turn 2 level-headed fan bases into emotional tornadoes? But that's exactly what you get in the fight for the Floyd of Rosedale Trophy. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the fight between Minnesota and Iowa plays out.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Brosmer. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Williams. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They move the tight end all over. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. The Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Right back to the well. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He's looking to throw it. Flips it out in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights, it's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
on the board. The kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Looking to throw, it's McNamara. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line. Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive and maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He'll just keep slinging it. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Taylor. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Makes a catch and knocked down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
The give to the tailback. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give is to Williams. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense,
that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some...
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. To the air, it's McNamara. And they can't make the connection. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and made. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo here.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Puts him in the spin cycle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's McNamara. Quickly to the tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Spencer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll try the run. Shakes off the tackler.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. The defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give is to Williams. Discards a man. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's McNamara. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They're trying to get to it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The inside handoff. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. And picking up the first down would be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Brosmer. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
They'll run play action. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Grosmer. Fires to the big fella.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Coming after it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep, the rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.